All right, so I just saw the Chris Paul news, and I got to tell you, this is going to take over the Lane Kiffin story real quick because as a Dubs fan, I have a lot of respect for Chris Paul. Never been the biggest fan, but to me, he's much better than this that's happening to him in LA. I mean, you're telling me Steve Ballmer, Lawrence Frank, and head coach Ty Lue think that it's his fault that they're as bad as they are? I'm sorry, but last I checked, you don't really need to worry about blaming him for why this season sucks. Y'all need to look in the mirror and blame yourselves for why this season sucks because you guys got rid of Norman Powell. You thought Bradley Beal was going to be the answer, and look where it's gotten you. Yeah, and you think the rest of the NBA is going to be okay too with the fact that if you guys miss the playoffs, there is a huge possibility that Oklahoma City is going to end up with the #1 overall pick? I mean, really? Like, I don't know, man. Like, this just stinks. And under no circumstances should Chris Paul have to sit out for the remainder of the year. Somebody needs to come pick him up because he deserves to finish out his career. He's been that legendary. In my opinion, he's only behind Charles Barkley and Elgin Baylor as the greatest NBA players to have never won a ring, in my opinion. And hey, Chris, I know we just signed Steph's brother Seth, but if we can try to make it work, we'll bring you on, not a problem. Oklahoma City would probably be ideal, but they're, just stacked beyond stacked. I mean, they're young guys who are talented, like Topic, can't even get on the floor because of all the depth they have. But that being said, this is just a really, really bad situation. I call them the LA Flippers for a reason, and it's just because they can't help themselves. I mean, ever since that story broke about the money laundering pit that Kawhi Leonard got involved in before he decided to come to the LA market, it's just materialized into something so much worse, and it's hard to watch. Every NBA fan should be upset by this, every single one of them. Man. And by the way, to Chris Paul, if you're out there, I'm seriously going to ask this question because I believe that the one team that is definitely going to retire, or was definitely going to retire your number, was going to be the LA Clippers. But now, seriously, do you really want that to happen, considering what's happened to you, especially if Steve Ballmer still owns that team, even though I don't think he should? Just curious. Be well, everybody. Happy Wednesday.